All right, everyone. Check, check. You're good, right? Check, check. All right. You guys know the drill. If you're watching the pre-recorded ones, let me just get my links out to everyone. So if you guys are watching this, just go ahead and skip. Give ahead a few minutes. I want to just make one additional change that I forgot to do. Where is it? I am very sloppy today. All right, I got everything out of the way. Everything's all good to go. Hello, hello. What's up, everyone? Nah, 2 minutes this time. I could do better. I could do better. Happy Tuesday, folks. How y'all doing today? We all having a good one. So let's go over the Bitcoin TA. So since last time we spoke, I believe it was the 4th. Now I'm starting to be a little bit more on schedule now, so get used to seeing me for at least twice a week. The 4th we were sitting at, okay, so the 4th we were sitting at this region here. Okay, so we were kind of consolidating in this area. All right, and we were short off of this ABC here. All right, and then within that ABC, it's going to hold a larger structure. So I know this A was kind of small relative to the size of this. I know everyone said, well, you know, that B isn't a B because you didn't get past the lower low. Yes, I know. But sometimes you have these things called flat corrections, and they rarely happen. But it is a possibility, and just by the way this is shaping up to be, you know, I'll be glad to change it if things don't play out exactly how I think they're going to. I'll go ahead and change that count. But for me, this is an ABCA to an ABCB. And an ABCC. I'm a stupid. That's supposed to be the A. Wow. I'm all over the place today. I knew as I was saying it, I was like, this doesn't look right. My apologies. This is the A, this is the B, this is the C. So the B, didn't necessarily put in a bigger structure. It's just kind of this a direct B. And then within that B, or sorry, within the C, you're going to have an ABC. Very dumb of me. New mistake, so I apologize. So ABC to an A, B, C. We did not get a lower low here, but that's still a B, it's to a C. And then somewhere in this straight drop, there's an ABC and then ABC. So for me, that is what I'm going with as of now. We did have a rejection, a retest, and another good rejection. So let's talk about what's on the table. Let's talk about what I'm looking for, and hopefully we can go from there. And hopefully let's see what price wants to play, or what price wants to do. So As of now, I'm short off of this ABC, and as long as BTC is below that 24,315 area, I will remain short. Just to me, that is the bigger structure, and I'm going to hold that. I'm like, I took it somewhere down here. I think I took it. I missed the best entry, but I did take it kind of in the middle here. So unfortunately, on my part, I didn't do the best job of keeping up on that. Somewhere around there. So I'm holding that. And what's the next target? So depending on where this wants to go, there's two ways how I usually approach this. I want to see a bigger structure to relative in size compared to the initial one that I drawn out here before, A, B to a C. So I want to see something relative the size of this. So let me explain myself. So one of the possibilities that's on the table right now is that this is a bigger A to a B to a C. All right, and that's going to be the first A. Then we're going to come up. We might come back at least up to here, if not test this area of resistance again. All right. So it really can go anywhere, but I'm using this kind of as like a ballpark area of what I'm looking for. And then I want to see another leg down. And I don't know where exactly you can reverse. I'm just kind of just looking for structure to kind of show me where a good area of support can be. So I am looking for that on a bigger term. And there's a couple of variations of the actual macro larger idea or structure that I'm looking for. For me, one of them is I want to see something like this. First hypothetical is that this is the bottom. All right, we have an A to a B and then to a C as a continuation. This is just kind of just, I'm just throwing this out there, but I would like to see that as a good structure for a continuation to the upside. That is ideally the best possible scenario that can come out of this if you want to be bullish. Next idea, next scenario is we might have to go back to a larger time frame to illustrate this. So I have an A, I have a B, and I have a C. Okay. What I see here is an A to a B to a C, which is the actual A wave. Right? This is going to be a B wave, and this is going to be a C wave. Let me just clear this up so it looks a little bit better for you. That is the ultimate other decision that I am kind of leaning towards as one of the other possibilities. And that's something I want to see on a major macro structure. I want to see an A to a B to a C. And within each of these waves, I can sit there and pick apart ABC within each wave. So let's go ahead and just draw a quick picture of what that would look like. A, B, C. A, B, C. A, B, C. This is if this happened, this would go down. I would write this in a textbook. This would be perfect. ABC to a B, ABC to ABC to an A, ABC to a B, and an ABC to a C. And then right there, that's ultimate. You know, I'm gonna be turning on the macro bull in me, and I'm gonna flip that switch, and I'm gonna go ultimately bullish if I see that ultimate lower low. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and deny that if that first option that I talked about happened to where this is a bottom, and we do see some sort of, you know, just an A to a B to a C, something like this, I'm still gonna be bullish on that as well. And to me, this is gonna that'll be probably the beginning of a bull market, or at least a retesting market. And ultimately, that'll be the best case scenario, to where we kind of form this and we just kind of go sideways, to where we just play ABCs back and forth until we get the actual bull market. So that's pretty much it for BTC. That's what I can see. I want to see where price wants to take us. That's the ultimate goal as of right now, to see where support is going to be, and I can only do that if price shows me where that wants to be. You know, I could go off of local lows and all that, but ideally I want to see, you know, there's a good area of support here. Ideally, that's what I want price to show me, is where can this bounce off if it wants to be that first idea. So let's go ahead and go over to ETH. Now, if you guys have been playing ETH like I have over the past couple of days, it's been an absolute pain in the butt. So let's go over the structure. I believe we went over this last time. So do you have an A? This is a B. So my mistake from before, I was calling BTC a flat. ETH has more of a flat in my opinion. ABC within the A. So I can sit here and draw, you know, I'll do it with the trends. A, B, C, A, C, A, B. That's, again, this is a very, not the best setup, but this is something I like to see. Within that C wave, we have a bigger ABC, and within that C, there's an ABC. And that's where I'm currently short off of. I'm currently short off of, let me just clean this up for you guys before I continue. Off of this ABC here. Okay, that did not go through. Get rid of this bigger one. So I'm short off of this in anticipation that this is a temporary top, if not a bigger pivot point for ETH. And same goes with BTC. I'm not too sure where I want to take profit on this. It can be at a local low. It could be, you know, it could be a lower low. You know, we could sit there and hit a grand slam swing trade on this. I'm not shooting for the moon as of yet, unless prices dies. I don't see that necessarily happening right away, but I do see this being a major top, or a possible place to be a major top. So, like I said for BTC, I'm looking for something relative in size to the previous structure. So for me, this is one trend, all right? I want to see something relative in size before I can go ahead and say this is going to be a bigger bullish structure. Now, if this is the ABC for the A, I want to see something like this. If I see that, and I zoom out and I see that, oh, that's a clear ABC. This is A to a pullback to a B to a C. I will go ahead and long wherever that support wants to be. And like I said, I have to wait till price shows you where that is. Right now, it's just kind of just drawing hypotheticals, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But currently, I'm short. Let me just mark this off for you guys. I thought I was going to get stopped out of this last night. I did not. I am happy. Where's that price link? About 1785, around there. That's currently where I'm short from, and then I'm just gonna hold it and see what happens. You know, if I happen to get stopped out again, oh well, we'll go on to the next setup, or we'll keep playing this until price wants to ultimately give me another decision. But until that happens, that's the best case scenario. That's what I have to go for, and I'm happy with it. So we're cruising. Let's go down. Let's keep going down the list here. Let's get rid of this garbage. Now I'm a little annoyed because LTC has a much larger, more ideal, like this is a very clean setup. I like this a lot. ABC within the A, ABC within the B, and then ABC within the C. I love this. This is textbook to me. You know, what happens after isn't the cleanest, but now you have your macro pivot point, which is here at 60.51, but you also could have played the smaller structure at 61.76. So I was playing this, and I was holding a short. I did not get stopped out on this pump. I got stopped out on the second pump. In the same kind of situation as ETH and BTC. I'm looking for a bigger swing in the market. Don't know where that support wants to be yet, depending on where she goes. All I have to do is just wait for price to tell me where support wants to be or where a good area support can be. And so I did play this. I was a little bit choppy. I get stopped out a couple times, but that's about it for LTC. Right now we're just cruising in shorts, so let's see where she goes. All right, XRP, you know, you guys know my thoughts. I'm not a really big XRP guy. The structure is decent though, I will admit that. ABC within the B, ABC within the C. So ultimately you would have been playing this setup here. Now you definitely would have got stopped out a couple times. But if you guys stuck to it, you guys would be sitting in shorts. A good spot right now. Yeah, to me, like, I know I see this here. I know someone's going to point this out. But in a situation like this, I always tell you guys, focus on the bigger structure. Now, you can hedge if you want. I can't make that call for you. For me, I wouldn't even hedge this. I would wait till I see a more completed ABC relative, excuse me, in size of that, or to that. So, let me show you what that looks like. A, B, C. One structure, right? Now, this could be an A to a B. How did I do that? Oh, I see what I did. So let's get rid of this so I can clear this up for you. So I want to see something like this. Now, it doesn't have to, you know, be that steep. But if I can get something like this, oh, that would be a good long signal for me. Because to me, that is a decent structure that's relative in size to this. So that is the pullback scenario. Of course, the other one is, like we said for BTC, is we can get much deeper. A good area support is here. So I'd be looking for a structure within that region. I'm not going to be taking profit right away, but I think this is a good area to look for some sort of bigger bullish structure to form if it wants to go that low. So let me just mark that out for you guys, and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna make sure I did something. Okay. All right, cool. Let's continue. So that's about it. We'll just you know, we're cruising, we're just hanging out. So let's go on to BCH. BCH, I mean, I think we talked about that before. All right, so a couple days for BCH. You have an A to a B. Now let me fix that because I know someone's gonna be like, oh, it goes past a 0. No, that's not it. ABC. Within that, you have an ABC here. All right, and then same thing goes for everything else. I want to see that. All right, and then from there, I want to see a buildup of a bigger structure. So something like this. Could go retest, it could go higher. I want to see something like that. Because for me, it's something relative in size to this. A little bit big, but that's a good size. So ideally, that's what I'm looking for. Not if BCH just put in a lower low, I'm not going to be taking long off that. I'm going to wait for a little bit of a bigger structure to form there, and then I will go a little. I will possibly hedge. Nothing's on the table, nothing's guaranteed, but I have to see what price shows me. So let's see. I mean, even still, you have that ABC here. I probably wouldn't be taking this. Maybe this one if you want to try, but the problem is, like I said before, the probability of price coming back up and testing this area, if not higher, to form a bigger structure is more likely, in my opinion. So I personally don't like. I don't have any good bearish positions on BCH, so we're just gonna go ahead and move along. All right, so all right, XMR has been kind of choppy in this C, so this is going to be A to a B to a C. There's decent structures within this, but I think overall this is kind of crappy. You had some good long positions here. You guys would have been cruising if you, or at least you even had a good, decent long if you guys played those. But maybe I'm trying to think. I don't like this. Maybe you would have played this one. Ideally, I don't like that though, just based off of this. You would have been sitting here just trying to play this chop, or you would have been going by every single top here, and that's just not good. So I don't necessarily like this as a short, but that's the nearest, most relative structure to what's going on now that I would personally be looking at. That's about it. I mean, I'll mark that out for you guys if you guys want, but I carry no weight to me wanting to take a position like this. So let's go on from there. ADA, what does ADA got? All right, so ADA has this structure here. All right, so if ADA was below that 50, look at that. That's a really good retest. Oh, did not want that. So I would have been shorting there. You actually had a good chance to get a perfect not re-entry, but a second attempt in case you guys missed that first one. So as long as price is below that level at about 55 cents, 54.98, 55 cents, I'll call it, you are chilling in a good position. So same thing goes for everything else. I am looking for something relative in size if I want to see, if I'm trying to play just a pullback, if it's not just a full-blown trend reversal. So I'll consider hedging down here at that 48.82 level. Besides that, I don't see anything worth me actually attempting. I'll mark that out for you guys just in case. But that's about it for Cardano. Solana, let's see how. Okay, I remember last time this was kind of meh. Yep, still kind of meh. Yeah, this is actually kind of crappy. So you do have this point of origin of entry here. You just would have had a bad time. You had no higher high past 47.44. Not mean to do that. So you couldn't get a second entry. I don't like this. But well, from a structure standpoint, as long as you're above that $43 level, you got the green light to short, or in this case the red light. So that's just me. That's what I'd be looking at. There's no maybe. Okay, I would say this: if Solana got below that 34.65, is that 34.65? I can't. 34.60. If Solana gets below there, I will possibly consider taking a long entry when it goes back above. Remember, when it goes back above, I'm not just taking it at that line. So only thing I would possibly consider as a possible hedge. I'll throw it on there. I'll keep it on there. We'll see what happens. KDA. What's going on with KDA? KDA. Okay, so KDA has this much larger initial structure here, ABC. You have an A to a B to a C, and then within that C, you have an ABC. So primarily, if you're trying to play into a bigger pullback or a actual bigger pivot point on KDA, your entry would have been at that $2.23 area based off of this previous high. As long as you're below that area, you're go ahead and take a short or stay short, remain short. And same thing, I want to see something relative in size and pull back. So I, just kind of ballparking it. I want to see something like that before I can even consider trying to play longs again. And this could, just be a complete downturn to where you get a test of that low. That's the only other scenario I'm looking for, bullish case wise. But until then, I'm bearish on KDA until price tells you otherwise. So I just realized that's part of the stand was in the way. Hopefully you guys can hear me well. I think you guys should be good. XTZ, what is this garbage? All right, hold on, hear me out. I think I see A, B, C, A, B, C, B, A, B, C, C. I think that's decent. Let me know what you guys think. Am I wrong? I don't think I am. But still, this is crap. Dookie, in my opinion. The only thing I would consider shorting on XTZ, if you haven't already, is that $1.68 or $1.86 region. And until then, I would, just hang out, see if it actually wants to turn around. If not, this is going to be a larger pullback. Like I said, I want something relative in size. So if I don't get that, I'm not going to take any. I'm not even consider taking anything long, or take anything long position wise. Phrasing, something like that, and then I'll be happy with, or even consider taking any sort of hedge or any sort of long position. So that's about it. We got about 25 minutes it took. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to you guys. Anyone wants to ask you a question, you can. To make sure, okay, everything's good. All right, I'm probably gonna go ahead and cut this early. No gripes against anyone, but there's not much going on in the chat. Not many of you guys are here watching the live version, so I don't want to sit here for 20 minutes just staring at you guys. So Unless you guys, unless my viewer count's off. You guys want to ask me any questions relative to what I got going on here, the strategy that I use, the setup that I got going? I'll give it like maybe 3 minutes. So I got some other stuff behind the scenes I got to work on. Didn't mean to do that. All right. 2 minutes is taking forever. 3 minutes. All right. So let's go ahead and wrap things up. If you guys made it this far and watching the pre-recorded version, holy shit. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the entire thing through. You guys are pretty cool. I really do appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Comment if you haven't. Like the video if you haven't. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I would appreciate anything you guys do. You guys are awesome. Thanks again. If you guys are interested, I know I gotta chill at least once a week, guys. If you guys are interested, I do have a Discord that I run where you do have access to plenty of tutorials, anywhere from we go cover the basics from, you know, how to get better spot buys. We kind of use local lows, local highs, or sorry, local lows to get good DCA points. Where we go also talk about leverage trading, stuff you're gonna need to know before you dive into that, and then overall the ABC method. Let me just show you guys that here quick. I have tutorials, everything basically from soup to nuts. I plan on probably adding more in case I, you know, did miss some stuff. I also have a trading psychology section where we go over some things that I think are relative, and things you guys are probably gonna have to know, and hopefully point you guys in the right direction. This I think is very important, as well as the ABC stuff. So you also get access to real-time setups from me. I give you guys pretty much real-time updates, or as I'm going to trades, or if I have any ideas, you guys will pretty much know from me as soon as I'm about to take those positions. So if you guys are interested in that, the link in the description for the Patreon. It is a paid group, but hopefully you guys can get a lot of information out of just a month. My goal is not to keep you. My goal is to get you the information you need, help you guys out the best I can, and send you guys on your own way. So if you guys are interested in that, check out the link. Besides that, I really appreciate every single one of you for stopping by, tuning in. I hope you all have a good one. I will catch you guys on Thursday. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Thursday. So thanks again. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night. Until then, I will see you then. Trade the plan, stick to the plan. Use good risk management. Don't stress. I think that's about it. All right, guys. Have a good night.